Well, folks, right now I'm doing one of my favorite things to do with blackberries, aside from, of course, picking them and eating them. But I'm actually starting to prune them out. And this is something that I found to be, I think, highly beneficial, if nothing else, very aesthetically pleasing and pleasing when you go to work on them the next year. What I do is, as the season starts to wind down and the berries start to kind of burn out like they're doing now, you can see there's not a whole lot left on the plants. I start to actually prune them back just as soon as I pick them. So I go through, and I was just doing it, but I mean, here's an example. This one's got just one berry left on it, but all these other little side shoots, if I wanted to, I can just knock them off. And it doesn't really do any good to take off little side shoots like that. But it does help kind of thin out the canopy a little bit of the foliage, so I can see things a little better and get every last little berry, or that the birds can. But the reason I like to do it is because ultimately, at the end of the year, you want to cut out everything that's fruited and died that year. Now that's on a Floricane variety. On a primacane variety, it fruits every year. This is on Floricane variety. So here's a good example. You see all these old canes down here leaning out. These were all my Floricanes this year that I'll put on berries. All these greener ones coming up in the inside, those are all my primacanes that are growing this year. They're going to fruit next year. So it's real easy to tell. You don't have to worry about accidentally cutting out the wrong thing. I mean, you're on this particular variety, I don't remember what variety of blackberry it is. It's one of the Ouachitas or Apaches or something. It grows a real sturdy upright cane, which I really like. Really helps it stay upright, stay neat, clean. And yeah, it makes it easy, because then when I look at the next year, hey, look at that guy. Almost got away. It makes it real easy, because the next year when they fruit, all your old canes are kind of leaned out, they're heavy with fruit, and all your new canes are standing up in the middle of them, nice and bright green. Look, there's another one. Man, I swear they ripen. In the amount of time that I pick them, there's more that ripen. Anyway, do yourself a favor, prune your blackberry bushes. If it's a Floricane variety. I'm not really sure how you handle primacane varieties, other than, I don't know, prune out the ones you don't like. But prune them, they'll look a lot better, they'll do a lot better. I'm just going to show you one other difference here. Look at this. These are some that I got from my father-in-law back in Missouri. They've still got green berries on. But these vines, I mentioned how these grow also upright and nice. These are just the lankiest things. They grow these big, long, windy canes that run out. And this is the first year, I planted them, I guess 3 years ago now. This is the first year that I remember them fruiting. And I don't know if they just had to get acclimated to our climate, or something's weird going on, or if I was pruning out the canes every year and so they weren't getting a Floricane. I'm really not sure. I feel like they're a primacane variety, but I really don't know. But they're a great big berry. These things, I mean, look at this monster. Great big blackberry. And aside from them being really messy and lanky and windy, I like them, because they're putting on, like I said, these are still green, whereas my other variety is already ripening and burnt out for the year. So I could really extend my season if I can get both varieties going well. Really extend my picking season, extend my growing season. And hey, if some year, if I get around to having a U-pick sort of operation, it'd be good to have a longer picking season. So anyway, I ramble. So point being, look at that. Oh God, doggone, look at that. Just bloomed. I got another 3 weeks on that. Anyway, point being, prune your blackberries. You will thank yourself, and the plants will thank you later as well.